Hello, dear Earthlings. Happy October. Here we are in the fall season, and we've closed out many chapters. I'm excited to share this video with you. Thank you for being here. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Elaine Rodriguez, also known as Night of Elaine, and I'm an energy alchemist, intuitive healer, and soul coach, here to help you remove energetic blockages and help you understand what's going on in the energetics so that you can live your most fulfilling, happy life and work with the energetics. We don't need to go against the grain. The universe that we're part of has so much information for us to navigate through to support our growth and our evolution. So I'm here for that purpose. Thank you again, and welcome back those that are subscribed and part of my soul tribe. So we just had a big full moon in Aries, the last supermoon of the year, a few days ago. And it was liberating us from what's been getting in our way. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it was almost like a new year kind of feeling. Pushing something out and allowing you to focus on you. It's like, what's the best thing for me? So we are pushing through and starting to make massive momentum now in October. Now that Mercury and Venus are out of their shadow period, which was very heavy, and we do have also Pluto going direct again later this month, which is going to help also clear more of those feelings of the past review. And Pluto has been in Capricorn for 20 plus years. It's going to be going towards Aquarius. And earlier this year, we had a taste of what those themes were about. So it's all starting to come together for us. This month, the energetics are quite different. We're opening up to eclipse season. So going back to Mercury, the communication planet, it's out of the shadow the 2 weeks after, and also the 40 days that we were in Venus retrograde in Leo. Now, Venus is going to play a big role in October. Venus is the planet of love, value, and money. So, those are major areas in our lives. Leo had taught us so many amazing lessons. It's going to be moving into Virgo this month. And while Venus is about love, Virgo will ask a lot of questions. So while we were in Leo, we were transcending a lot of the old ways and we were asserting ourselves more. We're stepping into our self-worth. We're declaring what we want and we're allowing ourselves to be front and center the way a Leo is. But it was very, very harsh because we had to learn old lessons regarding standing up for ourselves, not allowing yourself to be overlooked or dismissed or devalued. So there was a lot of themes around that. We were being tested in those areas. So we have this major clearing that's taken place, and it's positioning us this eclipse season. Now, we had eclipses also in March and April, which showed us what this is going to be about. So when you look back in March and April, I want you to look at what took place, what finality, what ended, what shifted, because this is bringing about the final touches. So we have the big two events this month are on the 14th is the solar eclipse in Libra. Libra is also ruled by Venus. And later in the month, we have a full moon lunar eclipse on the 28th in the sign of Taurus, which is also ruled by Venus. So Venus is playing a very big hand this month. And we need to remember that being in Libra season right now, Libra is masculine air. Libra wants harmony, justice, balance. She wants us to cooperate and figure things out. But Libra is also in the South Node, which we're healing codependency. We're healing the parts of relationships that don't work, because sometimes the Libra energy will not let go because they love to be in partnerships. The energy is to be in partnership, and to work together. So we have this beautiful solar eclipse on the 14th, which is like the new moon energy in the lovely Libra. So it's going to open up expansive heart energy, because Libra wants things to work out. And so you're going to feel a burst of awakening energy when it comes to relationships, loves, new loves, also self love, deepening more into your self love, pouring back into you. Remember that as you pour into you, you can have more to extend to others. And it's going to be a really beautiful supercharged energy. Now, eclipses are known to be like quantum jumps, where we are accessing other timelines. It's creating powerful shifts, unexpected change. It's redirecting you. So sometimes sudden things happen during an eclipse that you may not realize, that may feel like a tower moment or like something detrimental is happening to us, but it's to redirect us to where we're supposed to be. And you want to surrender to that. There's no time or energy for resistance. We have to remember too that, like, we are moving with the seasons, and this season of autumn equinox, equal parts night and day, slowly moving into more of a night, darker energy. We are becoming more inward, and we're also connecting more into our intuitive energies. The veil is the thinnest during this time. This is the month that, like, we celebrate Halloween and the harvest season of celebrating what we've worked on. So we get to kind of like sit back and enjoy a little bit more, and really just see the fruits of our labor. So things are going to pair up, things are going to align, and I want you to be open. So this coming week, you want to clear the air, Libra's air, remember, and clear anything that you have remaining, so that for the 14th, you are really starting a new chapter. And we wane and we wax, we wane and we wax, and now we are starting to wax into this new moon energy. So there's like a build-up period where you recommit to yourself until you get to that start where you're okay. This is where I'm going to really begin again, and I'm going to just trust that this is going to happen for me. And the power of manifestation truly lies in your belief and your determination in your action, but letting go of what you are holding on to. So it is kind of tricky, because you do want to be intentional about what you want, but you also don't want to become attached to it, because the universe knows it's in divine timing and divine order, and there's no other way around it. So at the end of the month, we're going to be moving into Scorpio season. The Pluto ruled planet, and Mars is also a co-ruler of Scorpio, shared with Aries. Right now, Mars is the planet of taking action, momentum. It's in Libra, so it's a little bit like not settled, not happy, because it just wants to go. And it's going to be moving into Scorpio, so it's going to take action, and it's going to drive things passionately, because Scorpio is super passionate. And we also have Venus that left Leo into Virgo. So we have Virgo ruling our Venus, and then we also have Scorpio ruling our Mars, and they're both feminine energies. Virgo is like the healer sign, that's all about taking care of your health and bettering yourself. And then Scorpio is like, let's go in the underworld and let's see what's going on. And so we're supported heavily by feminine energy this month, and also the Venus planet. So that's going to be the themes. I'm going to be pulling some cards for divine feminine messages, some moon messages, some tarot, and other messages as well. So stay tuned for that. So before we begin, let's just do a little clearing. I want you to just focus in on your breath and ground into your seat. Breathing in to count to 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 6. Pausing for 2. So the rhythm is 4-4-6-2. Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 6, and pausing for 2. With each inhale, you're calling in new energy and you acknowledge any tension and pain when you hold. And as you exhale out, you go deeply pushing out, and you will feel a shift in your body as you continue the rhythm of that breath work. So I didn't get to do a little bit of energy work last time, so I'm just going to just go around and clear you all with this rainbow fluorite. And then I'm just going to scoop away anything that is calling to me. Just imagining all of your beautiful faces on the screen. Calling in new energy to you. You're going to be rising up further this month. And at the end, it's almost like the phoenix resurrecting itself from the ashes. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few major themes from our star seed deck. Spirit, please allow us to receive messages of clarity and truth of what we need to know for the month of October. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. The Great Severing, letting go of conflict, softening to love. And we just had Aries energy full moon. So we've probably released a lot and we're ready to let go of anger, conflict, and allow the Great Severing to take place. Jumping in, saying yes to change and this new adventure. Allowing you to shift with these new eclipse energies. So whatever change is awaiting you, know that it is for your highest good. And they're asking you to go a little deeper, to go into your ancestry, to look for any lost wisdom, any hidden secrets. There's a picture of the pyramids. Go deeper. Dare to go deeper. So we have the Great Severing, jump in, and go deeper. Those are overarching messages for the month. Let's see some moon messages. What moon messages do we have for the collective for the month of October? Hope everyone is enjoying this lovely fall weather. It came in like super strong. Like, hi, I'm here. Working through your feelings. So when you're doing those severings and you are letting go of people or situations reveal themselves to you, you're going to be triggered. You're going to feel like, here we go again. And breathing deeply and working through those feelings. A lot of times what's going on with others is not a reflection of us, but we tend to feel that it's something that we did that caused it, but in actuality, it's something they need to work through. So remember that, not to take everything so personal, and breathe through the feelings. The more in acceptance we are of what is, the less we are impacted by what could have been. Let your fears dissolve. Perfect. So when you remember that fears, I always say, is false evidence appearing real. And when you ever go through something and you're like, oh goodness, it wasn't nowhere near as bad as I thought, it's because the fears magnify an illusion that is not even real. Keep your heart open. I love this. It's a Libra card, and we're going to be working on that. So with this new moon in Libra, the solar eclipse, open your heart. Sometimes we are all boarded up with all of these force fields of armor and protection. But to feel deeply, to know love deeply, is to allow your heart to be open. When your heart is open, you cannot let your mind win as much because your heart is taking over. See things through those loving lens of compassion, and connect more to unconditional love. Love without demands or restrictions and terms. It is what it is. What are we going to do? Just be. All right, so we have some divine feminine messages for those that have been doing a lot of the work. And we have both energies, the masculine and the feminine. And the feminine energies, we are not, don't do things always with logic. We follow an intuitive flow. We allow ourselves to be led by spirit. So when something's not in alignment, we don't move forward. But we also know that sometimes we need to drive something forward and connect to that masculine energy. So always use balance when dealing with this. Friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. So you want to make this time, because you know the love plan is also your love with your friends, your connection. And when you're having fun and you're in unity, your heart expands. You feel supported by community, by sisterhood, by brotherhood, or just friends. But you know, remember to choose them correctly, because if you're around people that are not supporting the betterment of you, are they really your friend? And this is perfect. Tenderness, beautiful giraffe card. So it's compassion and true love. And Libra season is going to connect us to more love energy. So in order to receive it, you have to be tender in the heart. This is all connected, and I love it. I love when everything flows. Okay. I know last month I was like, oh my God, we have all this healing. And it actually did. It was a rough month, September. But here we are. Let's see what the tarot has to say about October. I'm excited for a few things I have going. And I'm also looking to expand my business officially. And it's scary and exciting. But sometimes you have to just let those fears dissolve and push through anything that's holding you back. You know when it's meant to be. Just letting them all fly out, and then I'll read them one more. Okay. Okay. We have a lot going on. Ooh, very nice. The Libra Justice card came on. Okay. So, as we move into October, you are releasing some of the past pain, some of the past conflicts, power struggle, the Five of Cups energy, like she's in her feels, and also worried about the change and what didn't happen, what will happen, not seeing the potential and focusing on, I don't want to say negative, but like focusing on what can go wrong or what did go wrong. And you don't want to stay stuck there. You want to get yourself out of there. It's okay to feel the feels and all the things because that's how we heal, but you don't want to stay stuck in that mode. So really taking a look at what has overwhelmed you. What are you ready to let go of? And what do you need to do to create more balance in your life? So picking all the stuff up and making a decision. I'm done. I'm done. And then you want to analyze, okay, what are we going to do? How are we going to move forward? You're going to see what makes appropriate sense. Do your little research. Do what to connect to the Page of Swords energy. Like, okay, I'm going to start a clean slate, and I have to do analysis. I have to like review what's the most best course of action for me. Then we have justice. I love this. So it's the basically to me it's like karmic justice. So sometimes you're like, oh, when is it going to happen? When am I going to get my rewards? Or and sometimes we're also like we're hurt and we're like, oh well, you witness other people getting their karmic justice, and it's like you never wish anyone harm, but you're like, oh my god, like that's so sad. But you're gonna see the people that didn't support you receive whatever it is, not like they feel what you feel, and you're gonna see that. Um, and it's gonna be unfortunate because they had a chance to support you and be with you and appreciate you, and there's gonna be resolution to all those matters. That's a big Libra thing is calling justice. Then we have fast motion. The chariot energies here with the wheel of fortune. So this is about your new destiny. This is about what the lunar and solar I think more the lunar, the one at the end of the month, is going to bring you into a whole new reality. And you're going to charge forward and you're going to accept these new changes. We like to be comfy, cozy creatures of habit. But when you're stagnant and you're not growing, you're not going anywhere. You're staying stuck. So let the chariot take you and drive you forward and get your fortune, get your abundance, get your new love, get or reclaim the love that you have. Love yourself abundantly. Love humanity abundantly. Just choose a different way of seeing things, a different way of responding, and allow yourself to relish in this beautiful eclipse energy of change that we have ahead of us. So I'm going to end with a couple of abundance messages from our angel deck. The first one being positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Don't allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. Beautiful lion and angel. Then words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So, no matter what's going on around you, it's about what's going on within you. What are you projecting outward? How are you seeing things, and are you choosing a positive way of handling the situation? You are magnetic beings and you will attract what you feel and what you believe to be true. Many blessings to you all this month of October, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, dear earthlings. Mwah.